Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video, we're going to be going over the top endless teams for Plague Creeper. There is one team today, which is the most insane team ever. It has 4 Celestial Hypogeans on it, but that isn't the reason it's insane. The amount of RNG needed in order to get your perfect run is crazy. People have gone all of their 20 attempts, not even getting close, but someone has hit 135 billion damage today. Which is ridiculous. And like, as you can tell here, 110, even 115 billion is really the limit you're going to see on most servers today. But this team comp with the perfect RNG can go crazy. So we will show that at the end. I'm going to try to save enough runs so we can go for like at least 10 to 15 tries and try to see whether we can get that lucky. But it's kind of like a lottery, right? Okay, so here's a fully free-to-play team. From Raguto, he shared it with me, and also I think we did talk about this in previous videos. Sonya buffing up the OD and the Lime, Smokey up in the front, Mikola off to the right with the Blade Summon spell. This is an overall good free-to-play team that you can try using heroes which most people should have built up. However, another great free-to-play option is going to be Elysion's set of teams using Phraesto as the only Celestial Hypogean, which is fairly free-to-play friendly because he has been a priority even for free-to-play players for some time. Now you're going to have main Phraesto in front of Odie, Illusion in front of Lily May, Smokey up front, and Mikola to the right of Smokey with the Storm Strike spell. Both of these can work whether you're using Bonnie or Lily May. Bonnie is considered to be a little bit better than Lily May, so we're going to give this one a try. But otherwise, the positioning is exactly the same, just swapping Bonnie for Lily May. So you can see which one, based on which heroes you have, you can go for that team. Okay, so this is going to get a really solid score. If you have like a pay-to-win resonating level, which is 800, people have reached level 800 today, which is the level cap for the Dream Realm season. So we're basically not going to see major damage increases from here on out in all of the different Dream Realm bosses. However, we are going to see a bit of a boost when we make it to resonating level 801, but in order to get that for the level cap is you're going to actually have to get to like level 820 or 821 on your account, average resonating level, then you will be boosted to 801 in Dream Realm, because basically for every 20 additional levels now above the cap, we're going to gain 1 level in the capped modes such as Dream Realm and Supreme Arena. So there we go, 85.4 billion damage, really nice. And Bonnie dealt a lot of damage, but Lily May can also work in position of Bonnie. Definitely, this is a really solid team, which is pretty free-to-play friendly. Okay, moving down the line, we have some twin teams, along with Phraesto teams that have been come up with by techies. Here's the formation. I'll just show you guys in the actual like setup that we have main Phraesto in front of Sonya, Illusion to the side. Both are linked by the Stellar Bond. Elijah, blue-haired in the back, pink-haired Lila in the front. Sonya buffing up the Bonnie as well as the Illusion Phraesto, and Smokey right up in the front with the Harmonic spell. This is going to be a really solid team. Techies came up with it, and he also came up with another version that will use Ludovic in it, I believe rather than Sonya. We're going to take a look at that as well, so that is another alternative depending on the level of investment you have. But definitely this is a very solid team, and if you have high upgrades into these heroes, this is going to be one of the best teams you can run for today, assuming you don't have Harak, because Harak is going to be better than this, but this is the best team assuming you do not have Harak. Yeah, but it is honestly crazy when you guys see the top performing Plague Creeper team, but how much RNG is going to be needed in order to get that top run. It's crazy. Like, it's probably the highest RNG ever required. Like, in the labeling, people have put not just high RNG but extreme RNG, because you have to like kind of win the lottery in order to get that team to work. So 90 point, around a bit over 90 billion damage with that, which is really a solid score. Now we have the Ludovic Variation, which is going to be very similar from techies with the Harmonic spell. Main Phraesto in front of Bonnie, Illusion in front of Ludovic, Elijah blue-haired in the back, Lila pink-haired in the front with the Smokey in the front. All of this is with the Harmonic spell. Let's go ahead and take a look at this team. So Ludovic, of course, is going to do well because he has HP per second damage, which does well for Plague Creeper. Bonnie definitely does well, and this is the crazy thing. Bonnie is being used in a lot of top comps for Plague Creeper and this Dream Realm. Now the overall top team, which we're going to show you and do the runs to try to get the good RNG, it is not using Bonnie. However, like even like probably the third best team is using Bonnie. So She is actually a pretty important hero to have built up on your account, and also getting the best charms on her possible. Bonnie has really been surprising, honestly, how well she's done. And this is something people have been talking about. I don't know if it's a conspiracy or it's just coincidence, but the last A level, which is released in each season, is really impactful. We had Lenya at the end of the Song of Strife season. We had Bonnie at the end of the Waves of Intrigue season. So we're waiting for the A level here at the end of this season and see what that's going to be. So this only did 85 billion damage. It definitely did less, but it will depend on your level of investment into the heroes, because some people this Ludovic team is doing better for. So it's just something you can try depending on like your upgrades that you have. Okay guys, now we have to show you the Harak teams. The two Harak teams are going to show you, and then we're going to show you the overall top team from Jackie here, and we're going to do all of the remainder of our runs on that. So we have Ka Pun's team. This is a Harak team with only Phraesto, no twins, and this is going to be one of the top performing teams out there today. It will be Illusion Phraesto in the front, so that of course Harak is going to be devouring first, and main Phraesto in front of the Bonnie, Harak in the back with the Harmonic Spell, and Smokey and Mikola in these other positionings we have here. This is a very solid team, and this is not super pay to win, because it's only Harak and Phraesto, two Celestial Hypogeans, so if you've built up both of them, then you're going to be in luck and going to get a really top score for today. The team we're going to show you after this is going to be adding one extra Celestial Hypogean, which will be the twins, onto this comp. And then the final team we're going to show you is using Taylene as well, the 4 Celestial Hypogean comp, with the crazy RNG. And we're just going to have to, we'll watch one run of it, and then we'll just do our skip attempts, and then hopefully we can get lucky enough to actually get an amazing score. But it is going to be incredibly RNG related. Okay, so we have 15 seconds left. We should be on track to get a new record here. Harak deals great single target damage in this stage of the Plague Creeper boss. We didn't even get a new record with this, around 90 billion damage, but this team has a potential to get up to 94 billion damage, so it will just depend on your RNG. You can do a couple runs of it. It is still a very solid team. Okay, now guys, we have Frosty's team. This team is really nice. It doesn't have Taylene, but it has the other 3 big Dream Realm Celestial Hypogean heroes for as of right now. It will be Illusion Phraesto in the front, Main Phraesto in the back, and Harak, both linked by the Stellar Bond. And you're going to have Smokey to the side, also being buffed up by the Sonya, and Sonya will be buffing up the Harak with the Harmonic Spell. As for the twins placement, Lila pink-haired in the front, Elijah blue-haired in the back. This is also a great team. And this is basically the second best team out there right now. And it is going to be your overall best if you do not have Taylene built, but you have all of these other 3 Celestial Hypogean heroes built. The twins are very strong. All of the top teams in Dream Realm for pre-Endless and Endless themselves are all including the twins, which is really showing you just how much of a game-breaking or game-changing hero they were that were released in this season. The interesting thing though is that Cryonia has seen very, very limited use. So far, almost non-existent use. I think there is, as we move into like level 800, the cap for all the Dream Realm bosses, I have a feeling she's going to be making her way or squeezing her way into some of the teams. Almost 100 billion damage from this team. That is a very solid score. Yeah, using Harak, twins, and Phraesto. Look at the Sonya damage. That is ridiculous that Sonya did that much damage. Okay guys, but now we have 15 runs left, and we're going to need them because we're going to show you the overall top team from Jackie. And this is going to be Illusion Phraesto in the front of the Smokey, Taylene to the side of Illusion Phraesto, Main Phraesto, and Harak linked by the Stellar Bond. And you're actually going to have Elijah, the blue-haired twin, in the front, and Lila, the pink-haired twin, in the back. Yeah, Elijah in the front, Lila in the back. Harmonic Spell. So the RNG related to this is going to be the alt timing, squeezing in like an extra ultimate for all the various different heroes, Harak, Taylene. We're going to have to see exactly how it plays out. But this is going to be crazy, and it will all just be determined by the timing. But who knows, if you're the luckiest person in the world, this first run we do could hit that 130 billion plus. But in all likelihood, it is not going to. So Harak is going to be devouring the Taylene after the initial devour onto the Phraesto Illusion. That is something you guys are going to see, which is going to allow the rest of your team to just remain alive, because now Harak will not be like, you know, continuously devouring your allies. After he devours Taylene, he kind of stops his devours. Okay, so we're on track to get a new record for sure, but we need the perfect, to get that top score, you need crazy RNG. 8 seconds left. Even honestly, if we get 110 billion, that is still going to put us in the rank 1 position. and we're almost there, 108.8 billion on the first run. But to get that high score of 130 plus billion, you're going to need, like, you watch this fight and you're like, how will it be possible to squeeze in an extra like 20 billion damage? It doesn't really make sense, right? It will just have to be from the Harak and Talion somehow. Okay guys, we got a new record, 112 billion damage. So just one other thing I want to mention is there is an alternate team comp of exactly the same heroes with slightly different positioning, which people say is lower RNG. However, in order to get and even beat the runs we've gone so far, you're still going to have to get really good RNG. I'm just going to show you guys that formation in case you want to run it. Basically, you just swap the twins, so Elijah will be in the back, and you're going to do a symmetrical type formation. That is basically it. Otherwise, it is exactly identical. Honestly speaking, I don't know how much of a difference this is going to make, but let's do one run of it. We actually got a new record on the first try, 113 billion. Okay, so who knows? Maybe this is overall the top performing option if you don't want to go for the lottery high RNG. But yeah, I mean, both of these team comps are going to be very, very heavily RNG. I think we're going to end it off with that. So I hope you guys were able to get a top performing team from one of the teams we shared today in order to get a good ranking for Dream Realm. And if you guys are not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. We're on a road to 20,000 subscribers. Let's hit it before the end of the season. Also guys, turn on your notifications by clicking the bell icon, because then you'll be notified whenever we upload a video. And guys, join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of each of my YouTube videos. And in that, we chat about everything related to AFK Journey. We have over 2,800 active members. So thank you for watching, guys. That's going to be it for this one. And I'll hope to see you guys in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.